Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Okay, great. Great.
Great.
Because I haven't hidden very well what we're doing today. So why is there such a delay on that camera? I was gonna say there shouldn't be a crazy delay on this camera at all. All right.
All right.
Why can't I ever affect that? I have no idea. Alright, well, that's fine. Hello! How's it going? So, this is likely going to be like a super short one. Maybe less than an hour, but the main reason why I'm streaming is because this showed up at my front door like right before I was leaving for work today, and I've already read and seen like some reviews that people have on this, and I kind of just got this more as a novelty than anything. Yeah, gonna make this guy, but. I'm not fully like 100% on this whole smart brick thing, but this is the cheapest way to obtain one of the smart bricks. This is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. It comes with one smart brick. It comes with a Vader figurine, a Rebel Fleet Trooper, and a little Rebel attack base. And there we go. So that's the important stuff. So it comes with also a charger and a charging cable for the smart brick. And it's sort of just going on like what the Smart Play does. So, Smart Play, it basically is a way to like, I guess, add noise and play fun to Lego sets. So, we'll see. We'll see what I think about it. The main thing that I think about this so far is that I think it's too expensive. And I think that like there's some expensive sets for this that don't even come with one, which doesn't seem fair. And I also think that like kids are probably going to get bored with this pretty quickly. But we'll see. I really wanted to see it firsthand. So here is the aforementioned smart brick. Does it have any charge to it whatsoever? No, which is okay. I kind of expected to have to charge it in the first place. Your brother has Lego, but they have the car one. I have a lot of Lego. a lot of Lego. let's see if we can find the charger, which I'm assuming is in here. I like the yellow USB cable though. So this is actually kind of neat. It's a little NFC charging pad. Again, I like the color. Like, design-wise, it's great. This should be able to plug into my power bank behind my TV here. 2 seconds. Watch the back of my head for a second. Okay, at least it's easy to find the charger because I wanted to make sure that, if anything, I could charge it while I'm building. So charger's here. This sits on top of it, and there we go. So it shows that it's charging. So we'll just leave that to do its thing, and hopefully it'll have at least a little bit of charge by the time that I'm done building. Chargers for the brick, because the brick is electronic. Thanks, I hope I have a nice day too. Sorry, hope you have a good day as well. So they give us 3 instruction booklets. One for the Vader, one for the little Rebel base, and then I guess one is specifically about the one is specifically about the smart brick itself. Basically just says that the smart brick is the brains. It communicates with smart minifigures, smart tags, and the smart charger. Let's see. Apparently there is an app that you can get that will help you do things with Smart Play. So a Lego Smart Assist app. Thank you, I appreciate that. So let's see if I can download on my phone before I really get any further here. It'd help if I spelled right. Alright, let's see. Lego Smart Assist. So we'll go ahead and install that. Because apparently with the Smart Assist app, I can I can change the volume of things within the brick. Let's see here. All right, so it's telling me about charging. Tell me about, like, if it has a specific color on there, what battery state it's at. Apparently, it takes 2 full hours to charge this thing, which is crazy. All right. And I think, is all of this just like the warnings in different languages? Oh my god. That is such a thick book. So many pages. Okay, anyway. Is this not working? Two seconds. Asking about Baby Yoda. You mean that Grogu? Right, this isn't working. What if I open this up on my TV here? Maybe it'll give me a slightly easier time with this. You love Baby Yoda? I mean, he's kind of cute. He eats things, causes trouble, right? That's fun enough. Alright, I think I need to... This is where this kind of stuff is annoying. Let's see... Where apps? Default app, browser, Samsung. Okay. Email now? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and start building. It's asking for a whole bunch of stuff, and it's annoying. Okay. Spare piece, 3, 4, 2, 5. First thing that I'm going to build is this little add-on. Well, did it actually send me an email like super quickly? No, thank you. Add smart brick. Place your smart brick on the smart charger. Next, place your smart brick on the charger. Okay, it is there. Allow. Allow. I had the same kind of problems when I was playing with like the Lego Mario. Okay, so okay, it is connected. It is connected. It is charging. So apparently I have settings for it. App sounds and vibration. The app plays sound effects when you... Yeah, I don't need any of that. Brick update notifications. Maybe. There should be... Brick volume high. Oh, I have medium and low. Okay, that's fine. I can name the brick apparently too. Alright, I can leave that alone for right now. So, it's charging. It's connected. I can deal with volume stuff if I should need to. Because I really want to see, they were talking about the fact that some of the sounds in this brick are like incredibly loud. And I kind of want to see that for myself. Alright, so we have a little rebel trooper. I like his helmet. It is super cool helmet, and it's a very nice little minifig. Here, I think you should be able to see it here, right? Hopefully, we'll see if it actually like focus is on it. Okay, there's that. I was talking to people at work about this, and we're talking about like sort of like our feelings on like what they'll end up doing with this. And like I kind of feel that we'll end up seeing a lot of other franchises use this similar like smart brick kind of thing. I bet you anything Marvel is going to get it next. It almost feels like Nintendo was the tester with the whole like Lego Mario stuff. And that's what this was for. That goes like that. Oh, why they gotta hide the cool orange brick in there? Goes there. I guess you can see it. That's fine. And so far as what I know, it reacts to blue, green, and red. Like those are the colors that it's set to actually work with. Blue sort of acts like a refueling. Red acts like it makes it fire, as if it were a weapon, or it's like its action. And then green is repair. I wonder if this sort of works as a base or a stand for the TIE Fighter, as well as a refueling station. Alright, and you get like, this is like little Thor's hammer, but it's green for the repair. Okay, so that's that. Cool. Little printed piece. Love seeing printed pieces. The interesting thing is that now that I've connected it to my Bluetooth, I can't tell if it's actively charging or not, unless I look at my phone. Interesting. Ripples don't even get like a cool sound making device in this thing. Part of me also wonders if the cost of like the NFC tags are part of what makes this the price that it is. Like, if it has more NFC tags, does it get more expensive? Please say hi. I'm saying hi. I promise. I hear you. All right. I see you. I don't hear you because, you know, internet. All right. So we got a couple little mini shooters. That I will regret if I touch them accidentally. Just like random leaf pieces. Anyway, hopefully you're doing well. Good. All right. Little radar tower. Alright, that's it. And all the other pieces here are leftovers. Oh, I should give this guy a blaster, huh? This guy can have a blaster and he can sit at the computer. So yeah, I've got a little control station with a turret. So that's what we have so far. And then we also have this, which looks like some sort of refueling station. Alright. Why are there so many extra pages here? Oh, is it really going to explain all of the smart brick stuff again? It sure is. And then it's going to advertise everything else to me. Okay, cool. I don't need that anymore. Let's move on to the main event. So this is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, or TIE Advanced X1. If you know, you know. I'm assuming you've got a little cape. Right, so cape, the mouthpiece, lightsaber hilt, lightsaber, Alright, see you later. Alright, the rest of Vader's helmet, his body, and his pale, ghostly head. So, Vader's body is all like one piece, and they say they recommend to not like take him apart. But to know that you'll see that they're a smart figure because they've got like the little thing on the back of their body. Is it better if I put something behind it? And then you'll also see that they have printing underneath their arms on either side because they have to have all that warning stuff on it. And for whatever reason, Vader's cape in this set is smaller than it has ever been. It's such a tiny cape. Okay. Add his head. Add the rest of the mask. And we'll give him a lightsaber. So there we go. We got our tiny little smart Vader. Can't do anything just yet. More instructions for the smart brick. And we can start building. The main issue people are having with these sets, I think, are like the giant holes that are left in them for like access to the brick itself. There's a YouTuber that I watch for some Lego stuff. I think his channel's like Jang Bricks, or Jang something or other. But I like him. He's a funny guy. But he calls it the smart hole, and honestly, I can't think of a better name for it. A hole that needn't be there. So I think kids are smart enough to like take a cover off to remove the brick if they want to. Especially if the kid's playing with like a set like this in the first place. Because what? It's 8+. So yeah, a kid 8+. If they can build it, they can figure out how to use a little cover. I guess that's the question, right? Are 8-year-olds smart? And I know that like some people will say it's like, oh, this is a toy, it's meant for kids, and I'm like, yes, that is absolutely correct. But as a toy, it still has to be good. They were saying that there was a lot of extra red in this set for some reason, and I kind of agree. I don't remember the cockpit of Vader's shuttle being this red. Not Vader's shuttle, but Vader's TIE Fighter. Gotta figure out what I want to do for the rest of the night, because I'm contemplating playing more Pokopia after I finish this. Let's see. Okay, this goes here. Didn't tell me to bake this, but I think that we are. And these go on to help give some strength. Okay. Bag 2. Excuse me. Oh, what's our first NFC tag? It's kind of interesting that, like, this little thing has stuff programmed into it, but it's not powered, anything like that. But yeah, probably really difficult to see it, but it's just got a picture of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter on it, and it goes right in here. And thus the smart hole has been created. That's my front door, right? I think we're making the trigger for the smart brick. And this goes okay. Yeah. And they have these, I don't know if these are new pieces, but they're like little paddles colored red. Yeah, so this just goes. That's what this is for. This clips in here, and that whole thing is going to be open the entire time. Ow. God damn it. Hello. How's it going? Oh, thanks. I drew them myself. I didn't tattoo them because I'm not left-handed, but I drew them all. So I appreciate that. I need to get them finished. Thanks. If it's something that I really like, then yes, I can probably draw it. I probably am better at. I'm more of a copier than a drawer, but but I appreciate that. I will say I'm not super patient enough all the time to draw something, though. I find that I like digital art more these days because you can kind of hide some of your mistakes a little bit easier. And plus, you can do all sorts of cool stuff on the computer with digital art. But anyway, I appreciate the compliment. That's super very nice of you. I love that kind of energy. You might like other streamers, that's fine. I also like other streamers as well. I just do what I do for fun. Alright, got the canopy. There we go. Next bag. Almost done. What sort of other streamers do you like? I almost never really talk about other streamers with people. Usually because it's like I don't really care, but that's just me. I feel like the streamers that I watch, even though like they're way larger than I am, they're still. I still feel like they're like, for whatever reason, I still feel like they're small. Game ones? Okay. Most of my stuff is gaming. Every now and then I do stuff like this, but yeah, most of the stuff is gaming. Like I was thinking of after I build this, going and playing Pocopia, if I'm completely honest. I just don't know yet. I'm gonna have dinner first. Anyway. What sort of games do you like watching people play? That's right, it's going to ask me to make 2 of these. Roblox, Fortnite, Pokemon. I play one of those things. I have a playthrough currently of Fire Red and Pokopia. Never played the other games. Oh yeah, I play a lot of Pokemon. I love them stupid little critters. I would say that any Pokemon game you can think of, I've played it probably. Heck, I probably own it on that shelf over there. Okay. I think I'm up to, yeah, same stage. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Big ups to you. Okay, cool. There we go. We have the start of the wings. Last bag. Kind of interesting. They can never get away from this blue color when they're making TIE Fighters, can they? It's almost like kind of iconic for Star Wars Lego sets. It's not telling me that I have to make multiples of these. have a feeling that the other ones are going to be made exactly the same way. Okay. I really cannot imagine that all 4 of these are going to be made in different ways. I believe that it's just like 2 copied over each other. They have gotten a lot better at building the wings of TIE fighters, though, I will say. That's actually pretty sick. And the pieces that it's built with are perfect to hold that angle. That's great. That's just great. Again, welcome back. You weren't gone very long. Did you see the world? I just don't have enough time in the day. All these things I want to do. Never enough time. So you saw a guy play super skinny. Wait, you saw a guy super skinny and he was making bands? Okay. I'm not quite sure. I understand. Hey, it's Togeku. The one person who, if they asked me if I remembered them, probably I would remember them. Money? Like bands of money? These have to be built the same way. You know what? I'm going rogue. Alright. So are there people that just do that? They just make bands of money on stream to just count money? Excuse me. Who needs instructions? I remember back in the day, Lego was so kind of like simplistic in its designs. You could really kind of just like look at a Lego set picture and sort of figure out how to build it from there. His legs were behind his back and they looked like they were broken. Oh God, that no thanks. That's just to me that's just weird. Alright, so obviously the difference here is where the gray goes. So this is for that side. Some weird, creepy contortionist shit there. I know. For real, for real. It's like when you're watching like a freaking horror movie and like the doll's like head or the like somebody comes up around the corner and their head just like spins around in circles. It's like, ugh. Alright. Yeah, who needs instructions? I didn't need instructions for that. I knew what I was doing. I didn't make any mistakes. Alright, and the rest of the instructions are how to play with it. It is indeed a TIE Fighter. Alright. Leftover pieces get sacrificed to the orange head. Actually, I can go into two. Yes, this is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. It is, but as you can see, it's missing some stuff back here, in my mind. Is that really what it looks like, though? Is that the finished product? That's lame. That is super fucking lame. It would take like 4 pieces, or like 4 or 5 pieces to like properly like fill up this part, and they couldn't even put like a piece over here to like make it smooth. Some guy was putting rubber bands on a milk jug. Oh, I've seen that before. But yeah, Darth Vader's tie. It's not too bad looking, aside from this whole thing. But anyway, we have Darth Vader here. Who sits inside. And then I'm hoping that this has enough battery in it. So we got the smart block. It is alive. And I guess we put it in here. So, I don't know if you can hear this. Oh, that sounds awful. Can you guys hear that? Anyway, so yeah, we have Darth Vader in a TIE Fighter. The light's flashing, showing that it's active. It just sounds like he's burping. And then I can pull this. Honestly, that's the only noise that I would say is like close to like the real noise. But yeah, that sounds awful. To me, it sounds like a super windy day. All right, I want to test something real quick. Okay, I took Vader out. I wonder if I just like held Vader here on the bottom. No, that's not close enough. Anyway. Okay, you're not in there anymore. Okay, it's like breathing like he does. Oh, is it dead? Your brother loves Lego and he has a Space Needle Lego set. That's actually really cool. Sounds like I'm about to be sucked into a tornado. Yeah. Okay, I want to see if it does something. So I'm adding it to the TIE Fighter again, and then I'm going to put Darth Vader in here. I was hoping that it would play like the Imperial March bit. You went to the Space Needle in August? That's cool. Okay, anyway. Fine. I'll put Vader back in. Oh, there we go. It played it for a little bit. Yeah. I just feel like I'm in a windy room. Okay, so there's a couple other things that we have here. So we have the green hammer from Thor, and if we put it near it, it does like a little hammer sound, like it's repairing. And then the other thing we have is blue, which is when we put it near it, it like makes like a water sound, like it's refueling something. So I guess that's a thing. But yeah, that's it. That's what the Smart Play does. Okay, now that I've got this though, they use that sound for the Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna connect it. Okay, I think I have to put the smart brick on here first, and then connect. Okay, so it is now connected. I'll put it back on here. Wait. Oh, does it only connect when it's on that? All right, so we'll go back, click on it, and I'll change the volume to low. And so now later. Okay, it is much lower. Okay, that's very interesting. You can actually change the volume, and on low, you barely hear anything. All right, I'm going to put it back there. And then I'm going to set it back to medium. Okay, that's a reasonable volume, I think. I don't know. I'm tempted to take it to work to show some of the guys that I was talking to about this. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Darth Vader burps, the wind blows, and such is the life of owning a smart brick. Anyway, I guess that's it. I really don't have anything else to say about the smart brick, other than I wish the sets were better. Like this is probably like one of the better looking ones, like from the front. But yeah, this whole like empty stuff back here, cover that shit. No one wants to see your shame. Anyway, you want to see something cool that's like Star Wars related? All right, put this away, and we'll move on with our lives.